Not the end of the world though. Mundo is 6, but like I said, not the end of the world. Well, this might be. He'll have to walk out. Is gonna get rooted
probably
up.
dead here. He has.
Last Force will get stunned up, but the ult is gonna come down for Dream. Keeping these lanes, I don't know why. And they're looking to contest the dragon. This might not be good though. They don't have the best setup. Incarcerated is kind of left on his lonesome here. Does have both thumbs up. Is gonna get instantly jumped on. Will flash over. Won't get hit by the Ezreal ult. OnlyFans is going in, trying to jump on the Dream to me. Last Force is blocking out the rest of the team while OnlyFans is pushing out Dream to me. Vacatech is there. OnlyFans flash ults over. Is going to drop down the Dream to me, and the rest of PBR will have to run. Zodiac flashes away. Will most likely still go down to Vacatech as he gets pulled back, gets knocked up. Stun will come out. We'll be able to get the Blast Cone, but
we'll begin the Dragon. Greg is TPing top. Vacantech being there first.
Yep.
That was unfortunate. I think especially Jinx being called out too.
Item yet.
Correct. I mean, he needs to play in front of his Jinx, play with the team. Very split there.
Ooh. If OnlyFans gets hit by that, does Dream start taking turret aggro there? Or is that too far? Oh, wait, Dream could die here. Is ult gonna come out? The W will come out. Dream to me. Boomer hands, can't dodge it. Incarcerated is picking up a good kill for Dream to me, being a little
not what you want to see.
Vacant.
Ooh.
The cannon is barely in range. A bit unlucky for Griffiners. There's fighting going on PBR's blue buff here. OnlyFans gonna be in trouble. Does have ult. Is going to be able to blast going over. Does still have ult. Trying to get the stun down. Is now going to ult out. Going to get hit by the Ezreal ult and drop down the Dream to me. Dream to me's 1 health though. Ooh. Might be able to drop good flash for Griffiners. And that's going to be a double kill going to the PBR here. Vacatech trying to get away. Victor's hitting, gets slowed up by Griffiners. Is going to get the knockup. The next one will be dodge and a good tornado. Might be able to save Vacatech out. Yep. Ooh. Could. Ooh, Locks taking a bit of damage. Laos in the top lane though. They're looking to drop Griffiners. Might be in trouble. Doing some good dodging. It's a decent ult. Laos could be in trouble now. Laos is going to drop. Let's see if Griffiners can get out of this though. Really not going to happen. It's a good trade.
Maybe some runes.
Winner's approach gets 15.
And maybe runes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Victor here.
It's also like a 50-second. Could be hard. A good flash to get out. We'll see how long Last Force can tank.
Yeah, and it is one shot, I think. Yeah. That's Mundo for you.
Victor does have TP if they want to fight for Otacon. Vacatech. Ooh, the ult's gonna miss as Vacatech goes to throw out a Q and stops him. Incarcerated trying to put out the damage. Looking to fight here. Victor's gonna TP in. Less Force. Not gonna get hit. Doesn't have ult yet. OnlyFans. Zulok's flashing out. Incarcerated trying to get the damage out. Does have no mana. And looks like it's gonna be nothing. Ezreal is gonna hit 3 of them. Do a good bit of damage and trigger Otacon, who will hamper the escape. OnlyFans walking a interesting way. Now
they might transfer into Otacon here. They might try for it. I mean, they're all low.
Could be rough.
It could look.
It's definitely risky.
Especially buffed Otacon, it's even better now.
Yeah, Zodiac is there with ult. It could be risky.
I mean, Griffiners just everybody back.
Yeah, Griffiners is TPing back.
No Gragas ult though. Otacon is down to 7k. It's kind of getting bursted hard here.
I'd like to see Zodiac try to hit the
coming out too.
Backline a bit more.
Victor all going to come out.
Jinx ult missing. Griffiners trying to get out. The Otacon will drop. We'll see if PBR can get out now. The bot lane is almost there. We'll see if Twilight Zone overstay. Griffiners is going to drop. Vacatech won't drop either. Zodiac going down. Dream to me just
one-shotting them.
Dream just put Incarcerated damage all back and is going to pick up Incarcerated there.
That Mel W, that Jinx one-shotting, not dropping aggro.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're side of obviously Twilight Zone here, that's insane tempo for you.
Oh yeah, one of the fans isn't done quite yet. Really hunting down Vacant here. He's gonna get the stun off. I don't know if he'll be able to kill though.
We're going down and go down.
This AP build not doing any damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably top tower into dragon.
He did a little bit chunk. Still has the W. Vacatech could be in some trouble here. Gonna take a lot of damage. Polymorph down.
Griffiners chunk down there in the back line.
Dashing in. Ult coming down from Dream. One-shotting Lulu there. The Israel is also going to come down to OnlyFans. Vikatek ulting in. Looking to maybe tower dive here. Vikatek is going to get stunned up. They're going to take a lot of damage. Might die. Ooh, the bounce back for Dream and Me. Rejecting that Jinx ult. And somehow Jinx dies right there.
Yeah, I mean, Dream put in a work on the Mel.
Can't keep track of that champ. Can't even see her abilities.
I think that's probably Dream's best.
Probably a Baron to reset into Dragon.
Although OnlyFans is walking in. Maybe they'll try to contest and smite.
He's trying. Does have ult.
He's gonna go for it. 50-50.
And he's not able to get very close. It was a very close
flash.
Yep, it was close. It happens. We'll see now if he's able to get out. At this point, just try to buy as much time as you can, and it could be a Dragon contest. The Blast Cone actually
is gonna run out. If she is not on and she's to get the free hit, she's gonna do serious amount of damage.
They're looking to set something up in the bush here. I like the idea. We'll see if they're able to pick somebody out. Ideally not Left Force. Maybe Vacant Tech here. Vacant Tech. Let's see if he'll be able to drop here. Very close. Vacant Tech not able to drop. They're gonna pick up the kill. He's gonna get the health back. Incarcerated trying to pump out the damage. Dream and Me rebounding. Incarcerated gonna get rooted up, and Incarcerated gonna drop along with the Griffiners. And I think this might be the game as Zodiac's gonna get ran down. No TP for Vacant, but
I think looks like they're gonna go for the Dragon.
Just gonna go for the Dragon.
Game yet.
I feel like they could have went down mid, but
yeah, I mean Volibear is almost up soon. By the time they push out wave,
I don't think this Volibear
wave is not even crashed yet. I mean, by the time they get the wave and all, I mean it'd been hard.
Yeah.
Although I don't think they need everybody to do Dragon.
Zodiac is gonna be in trouble here. It's just gonna get dove. Less Force is, oh my god, just from half health. Zodiac's gonna drop to the ult. OnlyFans trying to one-shot Vacant, but Vacant just gets his whole health bar back, and OnlyFans is gonna drop and should be top and hit down.
Pushing out bot wave. Bot wave will be crashing soon.
Yep.
Instead of Jinx, I mean Lulu one shot. Jinx probably gonna go down here as well.
Yeah. Does have flash. He's gonna flash, but that was like just a Q. One Q from the Mel and Jinx dropped. Does have the fully stacked Medjai's. OnlyFans is gonna try to flash into.
Save the game. Doesn't pan it out.
Slap Dream. And that's gonna be. This is most likely game 1 going over to the Twilight Zone. At least for PBR, they won't have to see the Mel again.
That's true. I mean,
you're
gonna put some respect on that pick.
And at least some bright sides for PBR. They it was close until the one top fight into Otacon.
Yep.
They kind of all fell apart.
Tempo shift.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, great game 1, honestly. Turn events. Went from a slow game to a pretty fast-paced game. You know, that mid game.
Yeah.
The road build this time was like Victor. Looks like we might be going into a Deathfire. I mean, Blackfire Torch here.
I guess makes sense because they're squishy. Is that why?
Yeah. I think you tried it. Maybe
Laos
I think they want to
drop here. Laos is just gonna drop first blood over there, Incarcerated. Wow. Yep.
And that's what you. That's what you expect.
Yep.
I mean,
that's kind of bound to happen at some point with Laos catching all the hooks.
They might dive.
Yeah, they could.
Here.
Zulux could be in trouble. They're looking for it. Gotta wait for OnlyFans to come up. Incarcerated taking the tower though, a bit of an oopsie. Might not matter though, as Incarcerated gonna get the kill. OnlyFans has to flash out.
He needs to walk back toward.
Yep, Less Force is around.
OnlyFans
is going to drop to Laos. Or he will.
He should drop to Laos.
He's gonna give the kill over to Less Force. Then no, he's there. A little bit of oopsie. Less Force is gonna flash in. Incarcerated will flash out. And
flash. Overall, still a good play for PBR enjoyers. A bit sloppy, but it worked out.
Yep. A little bit of oopsie from Incarcerated. Definitely needed the Nautilus, I think, first. Dream
might go down.
Getting his flash 4-shot for Zodiac. Probably an E away from dying if Zodiac's able to hit it here. Although I think Dream will have his shield up.
I mean, Zodiac has flash here. He can flash E. Dream's not going to react to that. I think it's too quick.
Oh, you're right! Oh, what a call. That's great. And he gets his camps up. It's time to do a little bit of lumbering. Flash out for Laos, letting his ADC get hooked here. Zulok's gonna flash out. Zulok is still gonna drop it. Good ult from Incarcerated.
And this is kind of what I expect to see.
Yeah, now we're seeing the bot lane kind of falter apart as think kind of like we said before, I don't know about the Seraphine pick into Nautilus. Flash in for Memerstick is going. We'll see how quickly they're able to get him. Yikes! Yeah, big play. Reset him bounty. Big play. As Lessforce jumps on the Zodiac here, but Lesforce kind of on his lonesome. OnlyFans is there. He's gonna get the ult out. Lessforce has to ult out. Memerstick is there also, but Lessforce is just gonna drop down a little bit too much aggression there, as wasn't ready for the whole side PBR to be there. Dreamy is gonna get hooked up here. It could be in some trouble. Zodiac is moving over now. We'll see how this goes. No flash, no ult for OnlyFans, so Dreamy is just gonna walk out. Yeah, I assume into the isolation. Laos gonna get caught out here though. Should drop as the Renekton or Wukong ult will drop. Incarcerated, turning up. Is barely gonna miss though. Memerstick is gonna pick it up. OnlyFans is gonna pick up the kill. It's gonna be a 2k trade though. It's 1k gold over the next closest person.
OnlyFans, keeping up in gold too with
ult out coming from Vacant Tech. Griffiners could be some trouble here. We'll see if he's able to live through it. He's gonna dodge on the Q. He's walking to his team now. His Memerstick is gonna hook him up. OnlyFans is there. Flash out to dodge out. Vacant Tech flash barely not gonna reach. Let's see if he's able to get out here. Q's gonna miss. Wow, good play from Griffiners. Good feet. It's already gone. It's gone a while ago. Lessforce might be caught out here. He flashes in onto Zodiac here, but he's kind of on his lonesome. He's going to try to ult out. Is going to just drop, though. A little bit too much aggression coming out from Lessforce, as the ult's going to come out to Zulox. Let's see who's going to get the trade kill. And Carter's just barely able to get it. Is trying to get out the damage from Laos. Is able to get in, flash on live. Very close. I'm very surprised he wasn't able to die there. Something. Spear Visage or Maw or something. He needs some MR somewhere. Ooh, good hook on the Zulox. Zulox is going to probably insta drop here as the Seraphine ult is going to come down, but it won't matter. Great hook there. Bit unlucky. Griffiners fighting on the top side. OnlyFans is on the way up. All of PBR are pretty much on the way up now. Let's see if Griffiners is able to buy enough time. He's able to dash out. OnlyFans is up there. Good flash from Griffiners. Dodge out. Jinx Rocket will hit. That's going to be a kill on the Vacant Tech, as it's just kind of falling apart. Baron's 30 minutes here. They should look for the top tower here, as
finally open
Twilight Zone's looking for the bot. Yeah, could be in some trouble. We'll drop the stun on him. Flashing out. Good flash. Dodge Oriana, but we'll still drop as the Volibear ult turns off the tower. They should just force instead of try to flip. We're seeing having a little bit of a dance. Zulox getting hit by the W. The zap from Incarcerate taking a bit of damage. Dragging down to half health. Zodiac's coming around the flank here, getting some damage down.
Dragon's Soul is really doing more damage.
Yeah, Dragon down. Let's see who gets it. It's going to go down to less. A lot of damage coming down on the PBR as OnlyFans is trying to go in. Vacant Tech all Incarcerated. Get the trade kill, but it's just going to be a trade. Big shutdown over to Vacant Tech, and that's going to be a winning play for Twilight Zone as they're looking to keep pushing into here. Lessforce flash ult in onto Griffiners. They're getting picked out a little bit. Laos taking a lot of damage. Won't drop just yet. Zodiac is going to end up picking the kill. Dreamney is still alive along with Zodiac. Flash out. Zulox left on his own now that Dreamney flashed out, and maybe they got a little bit too aggressive, but they were able to pick up.
Pumpkin.
I'm not sure.
Rihanna looking at second rod. Almost has that Rabadons.
Yep. Zodiac's going to get jumped on, taking a lot of damage from Lessforce. TP is coming out. Let's see if he's able to arrive in time. Ult coming out on the Zodiac, and Zodiac's just going to drop as he's caught out. Griffiners TP it up kind of for nothing now. But mid lane getting jumped on.
Another tower here. Definitely trading another tower here. Mordekaiser is coming in.
It should be at least this tower all coming out onto Jinx from the Ashe. They're going to get flanked here. Ult coming on down to Incarcerated. Vacant Tech trying to get the damage down. Incarcerated should drop here. This might be a wipe for PBRs. OnlyFans is going to get the ult down. He's going to get charmed up, and it's going to hit Griffiners as well. We'll see. He decided not for now. Memerstick goes in onto Vacant Tech. See if this Incarcerated is able to get out the damage now. He's going to get flashed on by Vacant Tech. Flash out for Incarcerated into the Death Realm. Vacant Tech is just cooking him while into the Hourglass. Incarcerated is able to live, though. Trying to pump out the damage when he's 1 health. Zulox having to flash in for Zodiac. Memerstick's getting the flash in as well as Griffiners trying to go in. Shut down over to the Lessforce. huge shutdown, a lot of damage going over to OnlyFans. Now Flasher for Lessforce is able to keep off of Incarcerated. No, Lessforce is able to get the kill, and the ult coming out for Dreameme, and that's gonna be a very close fight. But Twilight Zone is gonna take this fight as Lessforce is able to finish it off. That's gonna be and it's gonna get spotted out. Been unfortunate. I think that was an angle there. Bot tower does drop.
Mordekaiser could be in trouble.
Mordekaiser are taking a lot of damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Vacatech might just drop here, and it's gonna be very close, but no, he's able to actually trade it out for some reason. But it is gonna be a trade for Memerstick. Zodiac's gonna get caught out though, and he's just gonna get one shot here. No Mordekaiser though, so Incarcerated might be able to do some damage. Cleanse is gonna come out. Incarcerated is just gonna get CC'd up though. A lot of damage coming out though. Flash in. If you get one, Dreameme is gonna drop. This might be game if Incarcerated does get one more kill, and that's gonna drop. It's only gonna be Lessforce, and that should be game 2 going over to the side of PBR all of a sudden, out of nowhere.
For that Jinx, free autos.
Man, with Vacatech dropping there, Incarcerated was just able to free fire there, even though Incarcerated got hit by so much CC. Even after the cleanse, it just didn't matter.
Almost made a comeback. Great.
Ooh.
Honestly, great play from both teams, but I mean, they secured it in the end. It's going to be a banger game 3.
Ooh, in the top lane, flash in for OnlyFans, flash out for Lessforce.
He's out dead, right?
Losing this trade here, yeah. He should drop, as it should be a trade kill, but I believe an auto goes down, and he's gonna be leaking a little bit, but.
He's gonna get that red buff too, though, and the blue buff. So
yeah, he's gonna get pulled in. Might burn out the flash. Yep, flash out for Vacatech there. Kind of all at the same time. Everybody just started fighting. Oh, flashing for Griffiners is trying to punish, getting pulled back. Ooh, that's gonna be a good trade for Vacatech. Unfortunately for Griffiners, they're getting barely pulled in by that. Lessforce still looking mid, but OnlyFans is reading it. He's mid as well. We'll see if he's able to save. Zodiac is gonna flash out. Good ult. Oh man, good ult from both of them, from everybody. Everybody's ulting, everybody's flashing. But it's gonna be a win for Twilight Zone there, as they just have too much damage. Ooh, OnlyFans is ulting or Wing backwards, and Dreameme flashing in won't drop just yet, as it's gonna be a deterrent. The minion won't kill him. Wow, to back. Dreameme's not done. Dreameme has Merc Tread, so he won't be CC for long. Zodiac's taking a lot of damage, and Zodiac's just gonna drop. And there's your 3-0 for before 15 minutes. About to hit his stack, as Zodiac is probably going to drop here. Dreameme does have ult, and yep, that is going to be Zodiac dead. My bad. 4-0. And he wasn't Masters yet.
I guess you weren't right. That's true.
Up. Ooh, this will not end well for the side of PBR. OnlyFans deciding to ult a little bit late.
Again, Hui in the bot lane. I don't think that really can get much on that tower, but they can slowly get mid tower. Although
not get much on the tower, huh? Flash shot for Zodiac. Griffiners having the ghost, just absolutely getting dumped. He's just gonna drop here. As he's not really able to do anything. It's kind of unfortunately all falling apart for PBR. Looking to force something on the mid tower here. Shoves and grubs, no Rift Trail. Dreameme is moving up. Dreameme is moving up. Does have ult flash in for Laos. They're trying to force here. Ult coming in for Sivir. Incarcerated. Doing what he can. Flash in for Dreameme. Ult as well. Flash in for, or not flash in for less, but ult in for less. As 4 flashes blown right there, and
Laos the big plays.
He's getting there, but OnlyFans getting picked out. Should drop ult coming down for Laos. Is pretty tanky though, and is living for a while. Memerstick is there, gonna get the ult down as Twilight Zone beats each other up. Now it's gonna be Griffin's turn to get caught out, as he unfortunately was the byproduct of trying to. So I don't think he's there. Yeah, he could get mid fight, but Zodiac looks like he's gonna get caught. Double flash. He's gonna get picked out though. Zodiac should drop here. He did get a lot of damage down. To be fair, he did get a lot of damage down. Maybe pickable. Nope. Memerstick is gonna get caught out here. Vacatech is right behind him, trying to flash out. Gets the ult down. Lessforce could drop here. Lessforce will drop to Incarcerated from the burn. Did get it. Dreameme is gonna pick him up, as Griffiners is now going on to Dreameme here, trying to pick something up. Dreameme fighting. Is he gonna 1v1 Griffiners there? Griffiners is able to get the shutdown. That's actually very big. Looking to secure the Baron, and it looks like PBR is looking to try to contest. I don't know if they can. Zodiac getting hit by the cube. Flashing for Vacatech. Going on to Incarcerated again. I'm sure Incarcerated sick and tired of Mordekaiser flashing in as Drino's picking up Griffiners there. Zodiac's able to get a lot of damage down, but Incarcerated is just going to drop coming straight out of the Mordekaiser ult. Has nowhere to go.
Oh, Laos is low. So halfway.
Yeah. And OnlyFans is coming back. Or not OnlyFans, I'm sorry, Mirror Sticks. But Zodiac is just going to get jumped on by Dream to me. And
stall it a little bit, reset it.
Yeah, they don't have Dream to me. He does have TP though. If Zodiac's able to keep Dream to me out of the fight, could be a potential to fight for PBR, but it looks like it will just drop. Oh! Wow, OnlyFans is able to steal it there, and Incarcerated is getting a lot of damage down. OnlyFans is able to pick up a kill. Flashing out. It's kind of winning. Less Force beating up on the Zulox there. Not looking good for the side of Twilight Zone. We'll see if they're able to get much more. Incarcerated is flashing in, picking up one kill. It should pick up Less Force as well. Huge play for PBR here. Drag spawning in 2 minutes. We'll see what they're able to get. Tier 2 is already down in the mid lane, so should be able to get at least an inhib, if not more. We'll see how much they want to force. They do have Baron. They do have a Baron empowered cannon, so should be doing some damage now. Barely not in range. OnlyFans can walk out. Does have the grubs, and now come the minions so they can kill the tower. Should get inhib. Should brain fart. Should get the inhib and should just check his stacks here as they're setting up in the bush. 315. Laos is just gonna get one shot here. And nothing much he can do. Vegatech is also dropping very quickly and should drop as soon as he gets out. Kind of unfightable. It might be over. I mean, it should be Vegatech coming out, dying, and Eldritch Drag. Not looking good for Twilight Zone. Ay caramba. Can they?
I mean, with Inferno, I mean, Elder. I think this game.
Can they? Yeah, I was gonna say, can they just end? No, I mean, well, it looks like they're going for it.
I mean, more 30 seconds on.
Laos is up. I mean, oh, flashing for Griffiners. Doesn't have a care in the world. Drainami trying to get the ult down. Let's Force flashing out is gonna get stunned up though. Let's Force should drop here. Trying to do what he can, and this might be game as this wave comes in. We'll have to see. TP coming in for Zodiac. They're gonna try for it here. They do have Elder, so I don't even know how that works with the Spelder execute as well. I don't know if it doubles up, but we'll see what they can do. Laos taking a lot of damage in the tower. Should drop pretty soon to the execute. Flashing out. OnlyFans getting a lot of damage down. Vegatech, Hourglass, and Zodiac Hourglassing. Zulox trying to clear the wave as much as he can. That bot tower, or that last tower, is gonna drop. Incarcerated, pumping out a ton of damage. Almost dropping Vacant Tech here, as Let's Force is spawning in 15. OnlyFans engage is not.
I hope that they just don't leave it to a 50-50.
This game will go on. Incarcerated trying to pump out the damage, double stun. OnlyFans going on to Vacant Tech. Vacant Tech take a lot of damage. About half his health drawn, but Renata Glass is just going to drop. Incarcerated is still dropping a lot of damage. Laos should drop soon. Dreamamy trying to go in onto Incarcerated. Dreamamy will drop though. Now it's only Less Force doing the damage in Vacant Tech. And that might be game over to PBR as Incarcerated. Let's see if Vacant Tech can do something. And no, Vacant Tech is just going to drop. And that should be the series going over to PBR as Incarcerated picks up a quadra kill.
I don't want to say anything, but I think I predicted this here, Jerry.
Hey, you did, man. You got your little maybe your 80 points turned into 100 or something. You know, that's okay. Little peanut points as Laos tries to stall as much as he can, and that's a
first panic
super delayed.
LBL
wow,
season.
First series of season 3 and already a pentakill. Very delayed. Kind of crazy that was a pentakill, but that's gonna be the series 2-1 going over to PBR Enjoyers. I don't want to say up.